and welcome. I'm DDF Racer. Today is Wednesday, well, only just because it's nearly 11 PM here in Brisbane, Australia, and I'm going to be doing, for the second week in a row, E1 Championship 2022, which, for those of you who are not familiar, E1 is basically one of the premier esports championships, especially in this part of the world. Australia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan, China, Philippines. Except we are letting a few people in here from the UK and Romania. And Olaf, thank you very much. 25 months of being in the bin. Party, party, party indeed. Why is my chat not working on the side of the screen? That will not do. Chatto dead. Chatto dead. Let me see if I can fix that. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, great to see you all. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thank you. Love your work. Let me go through the strats today, basically. Thank you, Vushal. 24 months. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Vushal, but Olaf, he's got you by 1 month there. But no, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the support. Incredible. 2 years of just stupidness. Strats for today. We are racing the FRX22 car at Interlagos. We have 2 races, a 15-minute race and then a 30-minute race with a top 10 reverse grid. Now, the fuel and tyres for the race, the multipliers, are decided at random before the race in the driver briefing, so we didn't know what these were going to be until about an hour ago. So basically, in the race 1, we have 3 times fuel usage and 4 times tyre usage, so a hard set of tyres is going to last for 15 minutes, but only just. Race 2, fuel use is 2 times and tyres are 3 times. Now, the reason they have multipliers like that is basically to try and incorporate the longer format Formula 1 strategies into a shorter race like this. Oh, Dad, thank you for the £2. Hey you! Thank you very much. That will go very much towards a nice Asahi beer that is in the fridge for after this stream. But anyway, that's what we're doing today. So the first race, yeah, 15 minutes, second race 30 minutes. We're currently in the middle of the practice session. Got about 10-15 minutes left of that, and then we go into qualifying, which is 10 minutes. And yep, soft tyres, battery management, engine maps. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be very, very busy. So I should probably get stuck into it. But someone who is going to be helping me out on today's stream, he was here last week and he's back again. So very important potato, aka Jelle Binsbergen, is going to be my race engineer. He has all of the data, he has my telemetry on the side, he has a spreadsheet with all of the strategies on, and I'm going to bring him in and we'll go through that very quickly. Well, we'll probably do that in the warm-up session. Actually, because we've got practice to do. Hey Jelle, how are you, mate?
Did you miss the gift memberships?
I did actually. Wow, that's mental. Look. Wow, thank you, Dad. He's that's pretty insane. Thank you.
Now I've closed the stream, so I don't have to deal with slander like that last time.
I'm just gonna have notifications come for the next 20 minutes. Yeah, thank you, Dad. Yes, Ada Millwood, hand clutches are ready to go. So let me pause the music and switch it over to RaceRoom mode.
Yeah, I just saw you didn't notice it. Like, how did you not? Just done it. 108.38.
So we got people into the 108s on quali practice. 109 flat for Ben Spanky. Thank you, Dad. So I reckon it might be time to do some quali runs as well, hey?
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got the spreadsheet up on the screen at the moment, so I'm gonna go through this very quickly. But do you want to tell the lovely guys and girls watching at home what we're actually looking at here? So I'm gonna
yeah, I'll just open up the stream.
Oh no, it's okay, just the spreadsheet's fine. So we're on we're on race 1 strats.
What strategy you're on. So yes, what we see here, if Dan will show the very pretty graphs he has made, we have the in the top right you see the predicted race time, the fuel use, and the very important number on the bottom right of that like square is how much fuel we're gonna need at least. plus 1 lap is what we put in the car.
Yes,
You can see
nice
in the
one,
yellow on
mate.
the left, that's the fuel we use for the start. Then on the left side of that, next to where you see the tires, which we have selected to be hard because, you know, we have 4 times the tire wear, you'll see the fuel numbers and tire wear numbers for each lap. Dan will not make these numbers. Dan is about 1% per lap worse than what's here, but I know that, so it's fine. And then we have the very beautiful graphs, which we all know from
Not my head.
I don't know.
Thank you,
F1
Bogey.
games where you see your tires decline over the laps, and that's what you have there. Then I don't know why we have a fuel graph. It looks good, but it doesn't really matter. And there's a lot of donations coming through. I'm doing my talk here. Go on. But yeah, no, yeah, we have the tire graph makes more sense in race 2, but the fuel graph doesn't really make sense because, you know, we run the tank to 0.
Okay,
always.
so I'm gonna switch it over to race 2. I mean, occasionally, if the fuel use is on 4 times multiplier in race 2, we might need a pit stop for fuel, so it might come in handy there. But
Yeah.
this is race 2 now, so it's a longer race.
Yeah, and here you see, you can see the different multipliers. We have the total fuel again in the same spot. It's almost like it's almost the same spreadsheet. And here you see that we are using 2 different sets of tires. Currently the pit stop is set that at after lap 8, so on lap 8, Dan would come into the pits and get his new tires. That's why there's a new set on lap 8. Makes sense, right? But as you can see, I'll let chat in on a little strategy secret. Depending on how Dan feels, he might just come in on lap 7 to wear out his mediums less, because then, you know, that costs more time, and then you'll wear out your hards more. But hards in theory should be better at lower percent than mediums are. But 8 is the safe lap we chose, and then 7 is aggressive.
Yeah, very aggressive. So I'm gonna pop this spreadsheet off the screen now, and let's do some actual running in the session, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for your strategic input there. Hopefully that didn't go over the heads of everyone watching, but lots of numbers and lines.
I mean, not that many numbers.
The important thing is that you're looking at this throughout the course of the race, and you're keeping an eye on it, and you have my live telemetry, so you can see if I'm over or under, basically.
I mean, I already slandered you once.
The guy behind has just done it.
Because, you know,
112.46.
I already told you, you're not gonna meet the numbers that are on there for tires, because I know you won't. That's fine, because I know you won't, so I know what the actual number is.
Oh, such confidence.
The white line, green flag, you're clear of the incident.
The number is fine with my extra calculation of how much extra I use.
Hey, Captain Flatspot! So how's it looking on track? Because you've got a live tracker of all the cars as well.
Sector 2.
There's a
Green
two
flag in
cars
sector 2.
behind. It might be a lap. It's very hard to say because I was not paying attention before I was doing spreadsheet. But you have about corner. Yeah.
Sector 2 is yellow.
So we're good for space behind, right?
Yeah, probably.
So I can back off a little bit and let this guy get some room up ahead of me.
Tiny bit, yeah.
Olaf, we'll see. Alright, so this is a practice quali run. I'm going to put it into engine map 5, energy map 5. Give it some overtake and let you enjoy the sounds of the FRX22 at Interlagos in RaceRoom. So this is a quali sim now, the first one I've done for a few hours at least anyway, so here we go.
Sector 2 is green. V12.
Left side, clear left.
Nice of him to give instruction.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Yellow flag, sector 2. Yellow flag, incident clear, green flag. flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.2, off the pace.
Also for the people at home, qualifying for race 1 will also be on 4 times tire usage, so the softs disintegrate from under the car.
E9, that's your fastest lap. You're now 2.4 seconds off the pace. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace.
Hey, yellow.
1.2 seconds off the pace.
I just realised I still had race fuel in.
110.82.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that's going to slow you down.
That is going to slow me down a lot. So on 3... I mean, that wasn't bad considering that was a full tank. But
And it is bad.
I was like 1 minute 10. I should be a second faster than that. Right, okay. So qualifying, how much do I need on 3 times fuel usage to for 2 laps, basically?
12.
12 liters should do it. Yeah.
Yes, that should do it without the car sputtering.
Cool. Let's try that again with the correct amount of fuel in the car.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice either.
It's alright. I only realised when I crossed the line, I was like, this is a bit slower than I was expecting.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't
Yeah,
cross the white line.
I
Blue
thought
flag.
you had disintegrated your tires a bit too much. There's a car coming up, but actually, yeah, you should be clear. You have about half a track worth of gap.
The funny thing about chat, Aiden, is that I can actually see it in the headset. It's just not showing up on the stream for some reason. I just don't know why.
Sector 2.
I mean, it's more real estate to see out the left and the right, I
That is
suppose.
so with the curveball, he's sandbagging very hard.
There's a white flag. The guy behind has just done a 110.85.
Oh no, it's a Williams.
Yeah, that's right, Shane. Too much fuel, mate.
Sector
Luck.
1, yellow
Alright,
flag.
try it again. Thank you, sir. Obviously no DRS in qualifying, so I'm not going to use it here. Rookie streamer felt hat. True, I am a rookie. Compared to these guys.
The yellow.
But this should give you a good idea of the effect of fuel.
It's clear.
Sector 1 is 0.26 off the pace.
I mean, it's half a second up already.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. The leader has just done a 108.20.
Well, that's a bit better. It's into the 109.7, maybe?
Sector 3 is clear, green flag,
Yeah.
7th position.
Oh.
That's your fastest lap today.
That was bad.
Yellow flag, Sector 1 is green.
Good. P7.
107.6 P7.
I expected P8, but you did P7.
Oh, okay, that's a bit higher up the grid than I was expecting. Those people are on soft tyres as well. Okay.
I'm hoping they're not doing 09s on mats or like hards.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to be stupid enough to run the softs in the race, so that's not going to be practice for race. That's going to be quali practice. So, I mean, I'm still 1.4 off the pace, and realistically, if I do my best ever lap, that's going to put me. Ooh. That's a 109.2. That's going to put me 5th ahead of Anton. But to be honest, Reyes and the 2 Aslans, they have success ballast, and they're usually up at the top. So I reckon a top 10 could be possible, maybe?
Yes.
I reckon let's do another practice run, hey?
Oh, there. Yeah, go ahead. I don't see why not.
Did you see anywhere obvious that I made a mistake?
I heard a lockup in the final turn.
Yep, no rain expected, Pinky.
I don't know where you would
Thank you, Talanin.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him. Incident clear. Green flag. Bad blue flag.
I mean, may have been a bit far on turn 4, 5, whatever the next turn is. That's not a
Yellow flag. Green flag. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Any excuse to do a practice start.
Green flag in sector 1. Blue flag.
Right side, clear to the right.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Yeah, let those guys go.
kind of scared when you did your practice start.
Green flag in sector.
What was that, sorry?
Ahead has just done a 109.
I got kind of scared when you did your practice start. The car that came from the pits.
Yeah, I mean, there's a dedicated starting grid box on the left-hand side of the pit exit there, I suppose, so I'm in the correct spot. It's just whether people are used to that.
Yeah, no, I just mean it was the car approaching rapidly. You know, like, oh god.
Hey, Rob Mitchell! Thank you, sir. 1096 to beat.
Green flag, sector 2, E9.
Not with a T1 like that.
I can now name an obvious place you made a mistake.
I've decided to abort this lap. I'm not using battery.
The guy behind has just done a 109.64. Incident sector 3, yellow flag.
I'm going to do a practice pit entry. Actually, no, that's tell a lie. I was on overtake for the entire lap.
The guy ahead has just posted a 109.59.
Practice pit entry.
Sector 3 is clear. Box in 380 meters.
Get time on the exit of the. Is that T4 or T5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's T4.
Yellow flag, exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
So the qualifying session starts at 15 minutes past the hour, right?
I'll double check for you.
So it should make it 2 minutes, hey?
Quali starts 15 session at the 15 minutes after the hour, and that is on my clock. That's
20 minutes to go.
Cool, because the actual practice session's got 20 minutes left, but what they tend to do normally is skip the server along. They just have a long practice just in case, you know, they open the server early, or actually I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, they manually progress it, so ignore what it says on the session timer, hey?
Yeah.
That caught me out last week. I was like, hey, I've got like 15 minutes of practice left. Nope.
Yeah, my clock says 3 minutes. My clock is a bit behind yours. Like it's a little bit more than a minute.
Hey, LPF! Alright, I'll see if I can finish this lap, see if I can get it in.
Tight position. Sector 2 is now yellow. Sector 2 is clear.
I hit the curb on the inside, that unsettled it.
Just continue.
flag. Clear of the incident, green flag.
So you gained in the final sector already before you
Yellow
jittered?
flag.
You heard that DRS beep, did you?
Yes. I mean, I checked it on the telemetry. I can also see when you activate your DRS, but I didn't hear it yet.
Yeah. So I think people have started to set representative times now. So I'm down in 10th,
That would still be
which
very good.
it's better than last week, and I know that I've got another 4 tenths.
Yeah, there's sometimes you can beat.
There's definitely time I can
Behind
get.
has just done a 109.67.
I mean, it's pretty tight as well. Oh, there we go. Session over. It's the end of the practice session. So this is it, mate. The real deal. Going into quali now.
Yeah, all of you now.
Thank you very much for your help, sir. And this is just up to me now. This is no strategy. This is just absolute flat out. Just send it, basically.
No pressure.
All right, guys. Quali time. Fuel looked good, by the way. Yeah.
To me.
Like I wasn't running near empty at the end.
Oh, I don't think. There's a car actually.
There's a few.
Car coming. Then you can exit
All clear on pit exit. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. Let's get some heat to these brakes.
Get them out.
Right side, clear right.
The car behind you is about halfway down the street.
Strategy, be fast, Vushel. That is true. Yep, that is true. That's all I can really do. Is anyone behind me on a hot lap?
No. This the first time out.
White flag, mate. Yellow flag.
Did
Incident is
spin.
clear. Green flag.
On an outlap, yes. That 4 times tyre wear is mental. The rear left is down to 88% already. I haven't even been pushing. Alright, here we go. Quiet lap time. Let's do this. 1 minute 9.2 is the best lap I've ever done. If I can get that, that would be nice.
Yellow flag. Just done a 108.72. The leader's just done a 108.57. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 3 is yellow. B12, you're currently 1.0 off the pace. That lap time was 109.61.
Well, it's better than my practice effort, but still there's another 4 tenths in that.
Just done a 110.01.
Focus. Really on.
Yeah, Vushel, there is a lot of porpoising in this car,
Green flag, incident clear.
but it's kind of the fastest way to do it. If you reduce the porpoising, you either stiffen up the springs too much or increase the ride height too much, then you lose all of the grip.
The car in front has just done a 109.46.
Track behind me looks clear.
Yes, for about
Sector 2 is now green.
Have I got time to cruise it on this lap? I'm not going to hold anyone up, eh? Just to save the tyres a few percent.
there's a guy in the right-hander now. He's also a right-hander now. He's the left-hander now.
Alright, and safe. Here we go. Alright, let's try again. My second run here in quali. 109.609 to beat. Let's do it.
Green flag, sector 1. B13. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. The leader has just done 108.52. The leader has just done a 108.51. Sector 2 is 0.49 off the pace.
Ah, lost it all at the final corner. That was going to be up 2 tenths as well.
V14. That puts you 1.2 seconds off the leader's pace.
Okay, realistically, I can only get like 11th or 12th now on the grid, if that's my best lap, you know?
Off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace. It exit is clear. Yellow flag.
Stegemans, hello! Currently P14 on the grid. I know there's at least another 4 tenths in this. If I do my best ever lap that I've ever done.
There's a car behind you.
Green flag sector 3. Blue flag. White flag.
Car left, clear left.
Incidents in sector 2, yellow flag. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Alright, this is it. This is going to be my last effort. So, here we go.
Sector 2.
This is it, guys. Maximum concentration. This has got to be the best lap I've ever done. Let's do this. And it's not going to be like it with that. There we go. Oh, never mind.
I think you lost some time.
The leader's just done a 108.44.
Yeah, I haven't got time to finish that lap.
Nope.
So obviously when RaceRoom gets to 0, the session is over. You can't finish a lap.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
So I'm going to do a practice start at the pit exit. But there's a bin in qualifying. There's a bin in qualifying.
Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear.
There's a car on the lap, careful.
Blue flag. Yellow flag. You're clear, incident clear.
There's a car on the lap, careful. another car coming.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, that's probably enough for me. I haven't got much more to practice on that one. Well, I know there's more pace in it. So, yeah, it's just a case of putting it together. Like, even if I'd have done my best ever lap, that would have only got me one more spot on the grid. To realistically get higher up the grid, I would have had to break into the 1 minute 8. And, yeah, I've never been able to do that. So in terms of strategy for race 1, let me get the car set up now. It's hard tyres and how much fuel?
The leader has just done 108.43.
74 safe, yep.
Yeah, that gives you an extra lap.
Okay, and in terms of race 2, I might as well get my pit stop preset set up now. What's the stop? Is it literally just tyres?
Yeah, it's literally just tires. I can't believe it's not fuel.
Okay, so just hard tyres, no fuel, pit stop preset. So it's pretty much exactly the same strat as last week, except that we're going to be doing
Checkered flags out. E14. That's the end of the session.
Wow, look at that pole lap from Keithley.
Yes. Nice one, mate.
Mental. 0.006 faster than Ibrahim. 108.4. Yeah, you know, I'm going to take solace from the fact that if I did my best ever lap, I'd only be 0.8 of a second off the aliens. That's not bad, right? Thank you very much, John Miller. 29 months.
I don't know.
That is. I think you are the longest-serving channel member here. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Thank you, sir. Underpants all round.
You say that, but is this their best ever lap?
Hey, what? Sorry.
Yes. Nice one, mate.
You say that, but is this their best ever lap?
And there's my dad with the 29 months
Well,
as
their best ever
well.
lap is like a 7.9 or something.
Insane. And like, I know this is open setup, so it's like, you know,
Are you gonna blame it on us now?
No, I'm not going to blame it on us, because I just want to take this moment to give Rangy a shout out, because Rangy has spent several hours this week going through telemetry and going through data and fine-tuning this thing, so
Yes.
this setup is absolutely just, it's awesome. So thank you, Rangy, if you're watching, mate. But yeah, it's even more impressive in its open. Like, fixed setup, you've all got the same car. And I was like a second and a half off the pace last week. So with an open setup, where you can really find the pace in this thing, to only be like, you know, about a second off, I'm happy with this. I'm quite happy with this.
Yeah, then next time it's gonna be only your driving again.
Yep, exactly. So something we need to watch out for compared to last week is starts and cold tyres on the first lap, right?
I'm more worried about your cold brakes than your cold tires, but...
Yeah, cold brakes,
Yeah.
sorry, cold brakes, eh?
Yeah, mostly just not dying at lap 1 again. Because that would be unfortunate.
Mark Hallowell, thank you very much, sir. 14 months. Almost missed that one.
It takes it is clear. Don't cross the line. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
This is like National Member Day or something. It's insane. Thank you, guys.
Got cold
Thank you.
tyres.
It's awesome to be able to do this, not for a living, but as a hobby,
You're right.
and have your support for it.
Yellow
It's
flag.
incredible. Thank you. It really does mean so much to me.
Green flag.
Right side. Clear. Clear to the right.
Ben Seek and Lance Lau. Yeah, I know the Lance
Group of 3.
Yellow flag.
ran me off the circuit last week. He did get a penalty point for it.
Incident clear. Green flag. Blue flag. New fastest lap for Hansi. 113.00. Yellow flag.
Can you let me know when I'm clear behind to do a start?
It's gonna be a long while.
There's a few cars coming, yeah?
You can do it now.
Green flag. You're clear.
Bit too much wheel spin on that one. And do a practice pit entry as well. Man, going from low fuel and soft tyres to getting in a
Has just done a
full tank, well,
5.4.
half tank and hard tyres, it just feels like a boat. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is it, like, if you would roughly take it to the density of water, I think it's more dense, actually, but, like, if it would be the density of water, you're adding, like, 60 kilos.
Yeah, true.
It might even be, like, what's the density of fuel?
Yeah, I am using double clutches, Shane. I've got them set up on the wheel this week as per recommendation from Aidan Millwood and Kalen Chin and
It's
pretty much everybody else.
Fuel has a density of like 3/4 of a kilo.
Sweet.
In 5.
And Stegerman's,
So
yep,
it's like,
Yelly
you know,
Binsbergen, aka Potato, is my live race engineer. He has all of my data.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
45
Sector 1 is green. Your brake
kilos.
temperatures look good. You've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
So just to confirm what you actually see, because people are asking in chat, you've got like a live race engineer, that's pretty cool. Like, what do you actually get? What data have you got in real time from my sim?
I have on the left of my screen, which does not make sense right now, but I don't know why I'm saying where on my screen it is, but I have your relatives.
Just done 111.
Then next to that I have your pedal inputs and your last lap time, your personal best, and the fastest lap time of the session. And above that there's a timer of the current lap. Under that I have the position and lap reading. I have the fuel reading, I have a fuel per lap reading, I have an average fuel per lap reading, I have the time left in the session, I have the delta to your current laps, I have the remaining fuel in tank. I have your CPU usage, I think, also, I don't know, it's there. I have your gears, your speed, and your tires with their wear and temperature. And then I have a, next to that, on the right hand side of my screen,
Green flag in sector 2.
still don't
Leader
really
has
use
just
them
done a
all.
111.
I have a timing tower with everybody's best lap and the gap between cars, and a track map, and it reads me dense sector times.
What's your PIN number, by the way?
42069.
We all knew what it was going to be. In other words, Yele is working for the NSA. He basically sees everything that's going on in this session right now. It's an awesome amount of data.
I forgot
Yellow flag,
my
sector 1.
right hand screen, I have dance on board.
Green flag sector 1. V40.
That's not really data, is it? I mean, it is technically data, but yeah, it's very awesome.
And it's such a reassuring feeling to know that I can just say, hey, how are the tyres going? And it's not like a pre-recorded message from Crew Chief. Not that there's anything wrong with Crew Chief, because Crew Chief's awesome, but you know the numbers. You can tell it to me in a way that is not just like a robot, and
Your tires are starting to show signs of wear.
yeah, exactly. But you can see the gaps on the track, you can see if anybody's spun, you can give me very specific information, which in a race like this, where literally tenths of a second could be the difference between points and not points for me today. It's awesome, man. This is like, you know, I've got my race engineer, yourself on the pit wall, I've got Rangy back in the factory. It's a proper outfit, this. It feels very professional, which is so strange for me to say. And having everybody in chat as well, being able to along for the ride and experience it, you know?
Yeah. Very specific information. Then there's 1 gram
Yellow
of
flag in
fat
sector
too
2.
much on your left
V15.
foot, you're slowing the car down.
Next in the session. You're now 2.6 off the pace. Green flag sector 2.
So yeah, just getting used to the hard tyres again now.
I you're getting your heart on.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
What's that, Love Walrus?
Sector 3 is green. The leader's
So how did that come about, by the way? Why have you changed your name to Love Walrus in Dutch on Discord?
You were there! What do you mean? How has that come about?
I was there, but the people in chat weren't.
I was, you were doing practice one day and Reggie was helping you making a setup because Reggie is several times smarter than both of us. We were sitting there and we were talking about that I've been sick the past few days and that I had a cold so my voice had changed and then Reggie was, oh, he sounded like the Walrus of Love. And then one thing led to another.
Barry White.
and
well,
quickest lap in this session. You're
yeah,
currently
that
2.3
that's
off
the
the leader's
nickname.
pace. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. You're a second off
You're
the
also
pace.
second
Sector 2.
off the
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yeah, that was scruffy for me that lap. I should be in the mid-12s, ideally. Oh, well, that's the end of the practice session, I guess.
Good luck, you practiced so many starts, you better do it correctly now.
Yep, no pressure. And thank you very much, Stephen Coe, for 22 months. Okay, so this is it. 15 minutes of racing with fuel at 3 times and tyres at 4 times. No mandatory pit stop. Starting 14th on the grid. Okay, calm it down. Cold tyres, cold
nice,
brakes. Exactly. Sanity check on the tyres, hards, and 74 litres of fuel. Energy map to 5. Clutch, slip it with not too much revs, and don't dump it too quickly. And it should be good.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your help, sir. Let's do this. 15 minutes, here we go. I'm going to be as quiet as possible.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for being here. Thank you, everybody in chat. Here we go. Waiting for the cars to grid up.
15 minutes.
Let's do this.
Okay, Dan, get ready. Go.
Far right, clear right, left side. Clear left. Car right, clear right. In the middle, hold your line. Clear on the left, clear all around.
Oh, it's not too bad. I only lost 2 spots.
Clear left, on your left, clear left.
You got no more push to pass.
Far left. Clear left.
Start's okay, we're still in this.
Right side. Clear right.
Yellow flag, sector 2. We think that's loud. Spinned it.
Far left.
Yellow flag.
Clear left. Clear. Clear all around.
Clear of the incident. Green flag.
Okay, pressure's off now, no one behind, and down.
No more push to pass activation.
It's a bit choppy in the headset. Are the frames okay on the stream?
Sector 2 is clear at P16. No more push to pass activations. No more push to pass activations remaining.
Defend the outside here. Be nice and tight. There we go. Yeah, sorry about the drop in frames. I'm not sure what that's about. Hopefully once the pack clears out it'll be a bit more stable. Might be a server thing. But it's quite difficult to drive. It's very choppy in the VR headset here.
push to pass. The leader has just done 112.
Need to stay within a second for that DRS.
You got no more.
There we go.
That lap was a 113.84.
Oh yeah, it's very choppy in the headset. Wow. Not sure what that's about. Mohammed's having a wobble up ahead there, getting on the DRS too early. Need to save some battery now. Got Axel Knockom up ahead. Was a bit earlier on the brakes than I expected then. Oh, it's going to run me wide.
Okay, down.
On your right. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear to the right. On your right. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh!
White flag.
Ah!
To the right. Clear to the left.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
He was pushing me like crazy, Axel.
0.
I turned in super tight then. He turned in even more. That's it, back to 11th. Yeah, car feels fine. I was just squeezed like crazy then.
Irvine.
I was down in third gear.
B18.
Alright,
No more push to pass activations.
alright, people are going to fall off the track anyway. We've still got 10 minutes to go. That's not too bad.
Just run your laps.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 2.7. Okay, down. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Yeah, that's not the result I was after. Oh well. That's all good. I'm not too bothered. Just don't want to finish last.
You've just done a 113.51. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yeah, I'm having massive stutters in the headset though. It's just like the frames have tanked completely.
Yellow flag.
Very strange.
That's a car stopped.
Yellow flag.
The left side.
Incident clear. Green flag.
There's a freebie.
If it's too bad, by the way, you can yeet the Discord tree. That's fine.
Sector 1 is green. The leader's just done a 111.17.
Alright, let's focus. Let's see if we can get that gap back. Points go down to 15th place. Guys ahead are in the 1 minute 13s. This is going to be a 112.9 maybe for me. Let's pop that battery back down from 60 to 50% because that'll drain it before the end of the race.
17. That lap time was 112.82. That's your best lap in this session.
That was a second faster than the next guy. And they're starting to fight now.
The gap behind is now 6.3 seconds. Yellow flag.
We got more people off.
Car off in front.
Right side. Clear right. You're clear.
Just made it stick.
Come on down. Nicely done.
That's 16th, one more position. That's back in the points. 7.5 minutes to go. But now he's going to have DRS and battery on me.
It's just done 111.02. Sector 1 is green. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 5.6.
going to use battery to defend though. I'm going to extend that gap to over a second by the time we get to the line.
Looks good.
There we go. I don't want to use too much more battery though, because I need to save some for the end of the race. I think I'm clear.
V16, that was 112.77. That's your best lap in this session. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is yellow.
Got more yellow flags in Sector 1. People having lots of problems at Turn 4 today.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Tyres feel good, car feels good. There's no obvious damage.
Race 2, 1.1.
I'll have to have a look at the replay though for sure. I felt like I was very conservative on the apex of the corner with Axel there. I'll reserve judgment until I've had a proper look at it.
Green flag, incident clear.
Guy behind us spun as I was getting all sorts of wobbly on my tyres. Rear left is now down to 59%, and those are the hard tyres. That's 4 times multiplier. Yeah, one more spot and back in the points. That's all I'm after now.
Fuel. You've used half your fuel. Sector 2 is now green. You've just done a 113.09.
Catching the car by about a second lap.
How much, sorry?
A second 1-0. I mean just one, I don't know why I was at 1-0. 1 second.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 4.0.
Oh, big understeer then. Oh, it's incredible sticky when there's money involved, when there's a serious competition on the line. It's like the elbows come out, you know? It's Tobias said it best, it's like rookie servers but speedy.
12.51, that's your quickest lap in this session.
Getting pretty aggro up at the front, that's for sure. In hindsight, I probably should have just backed out of that move, you know? And got him on the straight instead of trying to compromise my final corner too much. Jimmy the Bear. Just give it an aggressive downshift, that'll get me some more speed. With regards to the VR question as well, by the way, I'll get back to you on the straight. Oh, big understeer, that's half a second down the pan. VR doesn't really irritate my eyes. I mean, it does get pretty warm, but I've been doing this for years. I'm kind of used to it by now.
121.
But I know that it doesn't agree with some people. So obviously, your mileage may vary. Gained another 7/10 on Axel that lap.
The gap in front is now 3.7 seconds.
With only 3.5 minutes to go in the race, it's going to be close whether I can actually catch him or not. Keep this pace up, he might make a mistake, his tyres might go off, my tyres might go off, we'll see. It's starting to get some understeer in it, that's for sure. Oh, too late into that corner again. Need to brake a little bit earlier there, next time around. I'm going to push the deployment back up to 60%. And the regen up to 100. Use some more battery here. Got 2.5 minutes to go, so that's realistically maybe 2 or 3 laps.
That lap time was 1:12.92.
If I can just get within a second of him, that's DRS, and that'll be a massive help. Again, apologies for any stuttering or low frame rates that you might be experiencing.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I haven't experienced this once in any single practice session. And trust me, I've been doing a lot of them this week. Try and prep for this.
Place.
Oh, big understeer, yep. Tyres are starting to go big time. Maybe the server does have progression turned on, that is true, because it's very wobbly.
Green flag in sector 3, yellow flag in sector 1, yellow flag, sector 2 is yellow, that was a 1:12.88. Sector 1 is 0.9, off the pace, incident clear, green flag, sector 2.
I think that'll be tyres starting to go.
In front of us is Anton.
We might just get another lap. Alright, it's on. Keep it clean.
Last lap. You've just done a 1:12.91. Sector 3 is 0.8, off the pace. We're running on fumes, mate. No more push to pass activations remaining.
Clear right. Car right, clear right, you're clear.
I should get him with the DRS.
Clear right.
Axel, come on! Come on, Axel!
16, there's the checkered flag.
Axel, you can't do that, mate. That is a massive protest coming in.
That took out 2 of your tires as well, I think.
Yeah, punctures on the front right and front left. That is apparently my teammate as well. Massive protest incoming. Yeah, he pushed me onto the pit entry, which is actually off track, and then into the wall.
I mean, like, at that point it wasn't even squeezing anymore. You were already fully off track and
Yeah.
broke both your tires.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I stuck to my line, made it very obvious what I was going to do. He just said, I'm going to go a little bit further.
Yeah.
That is incredibly disappointing, because that would have been a point as well. That's not fun. That's not fun.
Do they apply time penalties to this race?
No, it's protest after the race.
Yeah, but do they apply the penalties to the results of this race?
Maybe. So, oh, he may get a time penalty. I may get that back. Yeah.
Yeah. He might not be the only one getting a penalty though.
But that was close. I mean, I held my own on the final lap, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was my position for the taking. That.
Yeah, I find it scary how weirdly realistic the tire reacted when it exploded.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
We
Yeah.
need to look at the replay after for both because holy shit.
Yeah.
That first one was something.
That was a bit sketchy. Well, at least it saved the replay this time. Last week it didn't, it just booted me out anyway, so that's good. Man, that's so frustrating. That would have been a single point for 15th as well.
I was very surprised he defended it the way he did.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll quickly go to the toilet. I'll be right back.
No worries, no worries.
You should have about 6 minutes before race server opens, and then 7 minutes of warm up.
Sounds good, mate. I'm gonna get stuck into that now. Guys! Oh, that is incredibly disappointing. He cut me off in the final corner, put me up on 2 wheels. I haven't got time to look at the replay now, unfortunately. And then that at the end was just... He just didn't want to let me through. He just didn't want to let me through. I'm not gonna... I mean, that one at the end was just incredibly, incredibly sketchy. But the one at the final corner at the start of the race, I don't want to call that one just yet. I don't want to call that one just yet because I may have understeered wide at the apex. Come on, chat. Let's be nice. Let's be nice, chat. I'm going to review that one after race 2. Like I said, I haven't got time. I need to basically get stuck straight into the server for race 2 because race 2 has got different multipliers for the fuel and the tyres, and it has a mandatory pit stop, so they can't just tack it on to the server for race 1. They gotta basically start a new server. Ten rises, yeah, exactly. It's iffy to have 2 cars side by side into the final corner, but I was alongside him, and I dropped it down to 3rd and kept it super tight, and I don't think I was understeering wide. But that's why I want to watch the replay. I want to 100% make sure. I want to 100% make sure. Why do they mess about with the tyre wear and the fuel? That's a great question, Sean. Because, well, it basically removes the element of I'm just going to practice and practice and practice and practice. It's basically randomized. So at the driver briefing, they have like a little spinny wheel that goes around, and it's got 2, 3, and 4 multipliers on it. So nobody really knows what the race is going to be like, strategy-wise, before the driver briefing. So just add that extra element of randomness to it. And with the multipliers, because the races are only 15 and 30 minutes, basically it shortens the strategy, so you know, otherwise people would just run soft tires all the time or medium tires all the time. There'd be no kind of, well, which one should we use, you know? So graphics, let's turn shadows, they were on the lowest, let's turn them to off. Everything else is good like that. And let's go and get back in our server. Spinning spikes on the wheels for second race. I like that idea, Jimmy Bear. Like chariots of fire, basically. Tom Martin 31, currently watching all of your iRacing series and loving it. Thank you for the great content. Can't wait to play this game myself. Well, this isn't actually iRacing, Tom. This is RaceRoom. But it's still me. It's still racing. And this, like I said, this is a professional series with an actual DDF Esports livery in it, which is still so surreal to me. So surreal.
Dan?
Welcome back, mate.
Oh, there you are.
I'm just going to get the password for the server. Official, there it is, copy paste so you guys don't see it on stream. And Soupy, I've raced with Axel before, and yeah, he is only 10 years old. He's my teammate. People have got to learn. People have got to learn, you know. People have got to cut their teeth, I believe the phrase is. People have got to learn their racecraft somewhere.
Have you opted out of doing Discord stream?
No, not yet. Do you want me to turn that off?
No. I mean, it's not on.
Oh, that's because it crashed on me. That's right. Okay, 1 sec.
I don't know. I was just wondering whether you wanted to do it or not, because it's fine with me either way. But I was like,
there you go.
Here.
No worries. Yeah, like I was saying, people have got to learn the racecraft, and they've got to learn how to race somewhere. Is the premier racing series in this part of the world for RaceRoom the place to do it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll definitely be looking at those replays after race 2, though. So, yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so medium tires and how much fuel for the start of race 2, Mr. Potato?
95. I have a safe.
95 safe.
Quite safe.
I still can't believe that with Axel. That was just, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's very aggressive.
The first one I want to see. The second one
same.
I'm confused about. Because like the first one I can see how that might have been some sort of like, you know, miscommunication because you climbed the wheel, you know, a bit strange. But
exit's clear.
Second
push, brakes are cold, be careful.
You know, plain old race ban. I can't say that.
I think the thing is, like, Jimmy the Bear in chat makes a very good point. He knows.
Sorry, Jimmy the Bear.
I know, that's such a good name, right? Jimmy the Bear says that he knew that I had him. So he's like, right, he's got DRS, he's got battery, he's going to overtake me. Which side am I going to pick? And once I commit to that side, I can't, like, do the old switcheroo and go back to the other side, you know? So the only option he's got is to leave me a car's width or squeeze me, and he decided to squeeze me.
Yeah, but like, even if he would squeeze you squeeze someone to the edge of the track. Like, on the paint is slower. But like, he squeezed you into the wall. He like turned you around as well.
I don't know whether I mean, it all happened so fast, you know? But, I
mean, yeah. He had to have turned in on you, because like, whether he like turned you around or not, if the puncture turned you around, that could be as well, but like that could only happen if he turned into your tires.
Yeah, if there was contact. I mean, maybe the tires were low, because I was on the AstroTurf, it punctured them, and that turned me right into him, and there wasn't any contact. Maybe him pushing me off track burst my tires. I don't know.
No, because that wouldn't only happen to your right side. Like, both your right side was done, but your left side wasn't.
Oh, true. It was both right-hand side tyres, yeah. Anyway, I think the only thing we can do really is just move on and focus on race 2, really.
Yeah, we'll look at the replay after.
Eyes forward. What was that you said last week? Eyes forward?
Eyes forward, yes. That's Sam Bird's race engineer, I think it was. I don't know if someone in chat can correct me. I don't have chat open, so you have to tell me. But I think it was Sam Bird's race engineer in Formula E. And Formula E did like a best radio of the year, and it was literally just, they had a whole compilation at every race. This engineer, whatever happened, was eyes forward, eyes forward, eyes forward. Don't worry, Sam, eyes forward. Actually, but it is good advice.
Oh yeah.
The leader has just done 112.45.
Even when you're like Jimmy Broadbent in 2017, you kill like half the VSC field.
22. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah, that is a very niche reference in a very niche area to begin with.
That was when Jimmy Broadbent was not yet as big as he was now.
Yellow.
To be fair, I also watched that back.
Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace.
You did a 115. Now I know I'm annoying, but that's a bit slow.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 113.82.
Yeah, I wasn't really pushing that lap at all.
Sector 2 time is good.
If I were like Richie, I would have said there was an apex there somewhere. But you clearly had other plans.
Maybe I'll find it next time.
12.01.
Although I won't be doing a next time for a lap because I want to do my practice starts.
Sector 2 is now yellow. That's your quickest lap.
That's
That puts you 0.8 off the pace. You're a 10th off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.26
Thanks, Jimmy.
off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.
Enjoy your day, mate. Sounds like a good one, hey?
That lap was a 112.80. The mid exit is clear. Push now.
Hey, what was it?
I sound so mean sometimes.
Oh, you mean it with love, mate. I know you. I know you mean well.
Yellow flag.
Just missed the
Sector 2
start.
is green. Blue flag.
There you go. You happy now?
Please don't risk reversing on server. I am happy now, but holy shit.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident. The guy ahead has just done a 112.17.
All right, positive vibes for race 2. Here we go.
Fastest lap for Chin, 111.92. Clear of the incident, green flag.
And let's avoid any kind of wheel spin on the grid.
Incident clear, back to green flag. Blue flag, yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag in sector 2.
Yeah, I think the main goal is to just avoid getting the wheel spin because that's what's messing me up the most, I'd say.
Well, I don't like saying it, but you lost a lot of reaction time as well.
Yeah. I don't know why that is. It felt like I reacted fast, but everyone else just got the jump quicker. I don't know why that is.
I think it's still just you being scared.
Well,
It's, I don't know.
probably. Anyway, thank you so much everybody for tuning
I
in.
guess it's because you're scared of releasing the clutch too
Yeah.
quickly. You're just not releasing the one that you need to release quickly
True.
either.
But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in.
first one is
Great to
just
have you here.
hands off.
If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to leave it a like. We are about to go into race 2, which is 30 minutes with a top 10 reverse grid. I'm going to be starting 16th again. Thankfully I can put a new set of tyres on it after the end of race 1. That's nice. I'll be starting 16th, which is only 2 spots lower than I started race 1, so no biggie. Mandatory pit stop. Fuel use is at 2 times, so the fuel shouldn't, fuel gains won't be as big in this race. The tyres are only 3 times instead of 4 times, so they should last a bit longer as well. Strat for this race is going to be mediums and then changing over to hards. However, when I come in for mediums, it's going to be either lap 7 or 8, depending on how I go.
Sessions would take over any moment now.
Yeah, waiting for the clock, and then we get into race 2. Thanks, Emery.
Tick tock on the clock and the party don't. Oh wait, no, that's shit.
We got some Dutch singing
But
live on
singing
stream.
isn't good enough to get copyrighted, so it's fine.
Don't forget, you guys can vote in chat whether you think I'm gonna get a top 10 finish or not. Exclamation mark vote yes or exclamation mark vote no. You can vote. If you are enjoying it, you can like the stream, you can say hi in chat. It's not coming up on your screen here, but I'm getting it in the headset so I can keep with the messages. And if you really like what you see, maybe subscribe, because this is round 6 of 7. The final round of this championship is in 2 weeks' time. Not sure where it's going to be yet, though. The circuit gets decided at random on the official broadcast at the end of the broadcast. And if you guys want to watch the official broadcast as well, watch the E1 Championship 2022 series live on RaceRoom's channel and on their channel. It's broadcasting all over the place, actually. Then you can type into the chat exclamation mark broadcast. That will give you a link. If you're too lazy to do that, or you can't type in chat for some reason, there is a link in the video description. And I think that's all the shield done now. That's all the shield done now. Right then. Okay, here we go. Race 2 time.
Yeah, looking at the scoreboard, there probably will be people around you starting on hards.
Yep.
So, good luck.
Thank you, mate. Mediums and then a early switch to hards. Let's do this.
Yes, lap 8 if you're feeling good, lap 7 if you think the pace is dropping off. And then you just have to nurse those hards home somehow.
Okay, thank you, mate. Great to have you here again. And yeah, good to know you're looking after me.
It's gonna be all good.
Yes. Right then, thank you guys. I'm probably going to go quiet again for the first few laps. Thanks Vushel, thanks Stephen, Pinky, Jason.
You can do it, don't worry.
30 minutes.
Thanks Sticky.
Get ready. Go.
Left side, clear to the left,
Again.
clear to the right, right side. Keep it steady. Still there. Clear right, car right. Clear to the right.
You got no more push to pass.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
No more push to pass activations remaining. Okay, Dan, decent start. We can build something from here.
It's Axel up ahead, let's be careful.
Yellow flag.
Oh, we got a spinner behind.
No more push to pass activations.
These medium tyres are going alright in the first stint. I'll tell you that. Go up to 15th. The one spot up on my grid spot after another terrible start. Really need to work on that for next time.
Green flag in sector 3.
So there was a bit of contact there with Axel and Julian.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
No overtaking. We've got someone off there. That's a freebie. We got another one off. Oh, Axel nearly went into the back of him.
Green flag.
Right side, clear right.
Getting flashbacks all over again.
The leader's just died. 110.72. You got no more push to pass.
Alright, be careful. Here we go.
P13. Your last lap time was at 113.42. Sector 2 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
He's very cautious on the brakes, but we are up to 13th. Wow. Okay, moving forwards in the world. Now, I know I've got the pace on him because I was catching him by over half a second a lap in the first race. Let's do this.
Left side, clear to the left.
Bit of tap on the outside there. I know that was late from me. He could have left me a bit more room.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
Just try to try again. If you could carry more speed.
No more push to pass activations. That last lap was at 113.58. Sector 2 is 1.9 off the pace. No more push to pass activations remaining.
Let's manage that battery a bit. Need to turn it down to map 3 to conserve. Much better on the brakes than he is.
Okay, Dan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Alright, I might be able to get him by the end of the straight. I'm only half a second back. I'm going to save my overtake for the exit. Half a second.
Your lap time was 1:12.06. That's your fastest lap.
Oh.
Sector 2's a second off the pace.
Got caught out on the brakes a bit there. Overtakes to accelerate. Ah, if it was a bit closer, that would have worked. But we are pulling out from the guy behind, which is Kalen. Kalen's going to be up on me soon. I think he got pushed out before. Second week in a row that guy's had an incident. Much closer this time.
Okay, mate, watch for a mistake. Pit window opens.
Here we go. Much closer this time. Not going to make the same mistake again.
Left side. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear left.
13th place. No more
Got him.
activations. You've just done a 1:12.41. Awesome. Well
Let's
done.
pull the gap. Let's use DRS.
No more push to
Oh,
activations.
he's got DRS now. Oh, Axel, come on.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Car feels okay. There's a minor contact. It's okay.
Pit window opens in 1 minute.
Need to launch it out of the final corner here. Nice smooth power delivery. Bit of overtake to help down the straight. Come on, Kalen. Come on, Kalen. Get him.
You've got no more push to pass.
7/10 back. I think I'm safe. Coming on to lap 7 now. This might be pit stop lap.
This guy distract you. P12. Your lap time was at 1:13.46. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. No more push to pass activations.
What do you reckon? Pit this lap or not?
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Pit window open.
Car feels good.
Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
That was silly from me.
maximise every lap. Let's salvage what we can. E14. That lap was a 1:13.68. The gap behind us now, 0.9. Okay, it's stop requested.
Car right, clear to the right.
Oh, tyres won't last another lap. They're already pretty bad. Alright, here we go.
Yellow flag in sector 3, yellow flag in sector 1. Box in.
Right, let's box, let's box.
15 metres.
Oh, hey, Sammy, Pinky!
Smooth, don't overdrive the car. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
And breathe.
I forgot you have to select things in RaceRoom on your pit menu. It's so strange.
Go, go, go. There's traffic behind. Green flag in sector 1. No more push to pass activations remaining.
And down, eyes forward, get in the rhythm.
Will do, mate. A couple of quiet laps incoming.
Cars stopping the left.
Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag. Anton has retired from the race. P2 is now on hards.
Okay, couple of quiet laps incoming, guys.
The gap in front.
Enjoy the sounds of the FRX22 at Interlagos in RaceRoom Racing Experience. I'm gonna...
Because we haven't done enough copyrighted gags yet. Come on, it's hammer time.
Alright, maximum concentration now. Here we go.
P16.
This is the time to make it count. We've got clear air, fresh tyres.
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. The gap behind is now 5.6 seconds. You've got no more push to pass.
Car feels good, tyres feel good, fuel's coming down. This is perfect time of the race now.
15th place. You've just done a 1:12.43.
We've jumped Axel. He's 11 seconds behind.
Hey, what's wrong? I should have told you. It was quite decisive, so...
Okay, Dan, we're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 6.8.
Nice and smooth on that throttle. There we go. These tyres feel awesome. Pulling out a nice gap from Ben behind.
That was 112.36. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.6.
Alright, so we're in 15th at the moment. People who started on hard tyres are going to run them towards the 10-minute remaining mark. That's when we're going to start seeing lots of positions, hopefully. We can keep with the guys ahead on pace. We could definitely undercut a few, maybe sneak that top 10 that I'm after. Oh, lock up on the unloaded front right.
15 minutes left. That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. No more push to pass
I'm going to
activations.
push that battery up to 60% now, try and make some more use of that while I've got the opportunity. Got people in the pits maybe.
Ahead is now 5.1 seconds. That lap was at 112.37. We think Lau has gone off.
Yeah, battery is up to 60% regen. Put that to 100%, sorry, 60% deployment, 100% regen. Let's use all the power that we can while we've got clean track and we can actually use that power. Low 1 minute 12s is exactly what I'm after right now. Missed that apex, get the cut back. Straighten it up, there we go, didn't lose too much time. Onto the main straight. Boom! Closing up on Ziri by about 2 seconds a lap here. He must be on old tyres.
The gap in front is now 3.3. That lap was at 112.43.
Nice and progressive on that throttle, feed the power in so gently. Pop the battery back down to 50 now, that was a good lap.
P15.
We are in 15th, so we are in the points and people are going to stop, so it's only going to get better from here. Nice gap behind as well. It's a lonely phase of the race, but it's going to come alive at the end, I can guarantee you that.
Okay, Dan, you've used half your fuel.
It wasn't as fast that lap. We're still closing. That's good.
The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. Lap times are pretty consistent. That lap time was 112.73.
Thanks, Vushel. Hey, Jason. A 30-minute race, and we've got 12 remaining at the moment. People are going to start making pit stops soon. The people who went long on the first stint and then going on to mediums at the end, I did it the other way around. I started on mediums and gone on to hards early.
Left side, clear to the left.
That was a very gentleman of Mohammed there, he just let me through. Maybe he thought I was a lapped car. But that's, maybe he's going to try and get DRS off me. Maybe that's it. Try and pull himself along in the race.
You've got no more push to pass.
Well, also the
fuel is spot on expected. Where and base are you?
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 1.9 seconds. 14th. Your last lap time was at 112.76. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is
Thank you, mate.
0.32 off the pace.
Oh, that would make sense if he's got damage. Up to 14th now. 13th is only a little bit down the road.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Yellow flag.
Where is it? Where's the incident? Are we clear?
Green flag, incident clear.
Yep, we're clear.
Chit is pitting from position 11. We think he'll come out just behind you. P3 is now on mediums.
Okay, the pit stops are starting. They reckon Kaelin's going to come out the pits just behind me.
It's left. Careful.
No more push to pass activations remaining.
Got people getting drive-throughs as well.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Yeah, but
10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. That lap was at 112.37. P12 is now on mediums.
Gonna be racing with Kaelin. He's exiting this now.
No more push to pass activations. The leader's pitting now.
That's not something I've heard in a long time.
It's now 0.7.
Ah, Kaelin just got us at the pit stop and he's on the better tyres.
P15 is now on mediums.
Up to 13th though, I'll take that.
P2 is now on mediums. The pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Oh, I was hoping I could stay with Kaelin and maybe get some DRS just to help. Because we've got Neg
No more push to pass
coming in hot
activations.
behind, who's also on fresh mediums.
The gap behind is now 5.7. P13. That lap was at 112.48.
Got some more drive-throughs for the guys ahead. That is unfortunate. Up to 11th.
Currently P11.
The window closes in 1 minute.
Alright, 7 minutes to go.
You've got no more push to pass.
Let's see if we can defend.
Front has just posted at 110.25. P11, that lap time was 112.14. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.48 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
Let's get the run out. There's no more cars coming out the pits. Tyres are good. Fuel's good. Let's defend.
Okay, down pit window is closed. Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
This is a done deal, this. He's going to get me.
Clear right.
He's on the right. Let's keep it nice and tight. There we go. Let's pull in. No chance with DRS and overtake.
Keep you under pressure. P12, your lap time was 112.74. Sector 1 is 0.7.
Car right, clear right.
This means I've got DRS now as well. That was awkward with Lance.
The gap in front has increased to 1.2 seconds.
Nice clean move from Nabil there. That's exactly what you want to see. He's way faster than me anyway on pure pace, so I was never gonna hold him off. Not on his fresh tyres as well. Even if he was on old tyres, I still wouldn't be able to keep him behind. He's one of the leading guys. But he is going to have to serve a drive-through penalty. There he is, he's coming in the pits for his drive-through, so I'm going to get that position back. That's going to be P11 again.
P11, that was 113.00. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Okay, Dan, double chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
I don't think anyone else has still got a drive-through. I've got 5 seconds back to Neg. Let's hold this. 4 minutes to go. 4.5 minutes to go. This is intense. Wow. Sorry if I'm missing messages in chat, by the way. I'm doing my best to try and keep up on the straights, but it's very difficult trying to control this absolute beast of a car and stream it and chat as well. So I do apologise for everything I've missed. I will go back after the stream and catch up on messages later with a nice cold beer.
Race behind is now 4.3. You've just done a 112.58. Push now, the guy behind is catching.
I know that Reyes is super fast. If I can hold on to this, man, 11th would be awesome. Let's see, 3.5 to go. But a top 10 would be even sweeter. Not that I'm wishing misfortune on anyone currently in the top 10, but... Oh, come on, top 10. Tyres are feeling good as well. Oh, Damien DeGrasse, you should definitely get in this car, man. This is right up your street. You'd love this.
That was a 112.27.
Reyes got me by a second. Oh, it's going to be close.
Incident in Sector 1.
It's going to be close.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
It's going to be close whether Reyes can get me or not.
It's closing you down. The gap has come down to 2.3. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Green flag Sector 1.
Let's use some of that battery to defend. That's why I've been saving it.
Yellow flag in Sector 1. No more push to press activations. just done at 112.65. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I don't think Race has got DRS behind me. It's 1.4 seconds faster than me that lap.
10.
Yep.
Alright, Dan, the next car is Chin.
You trying to say something? Sorry?
Go on, drive.
No more push to pass.
Come on, P10. One more lap.
One more lap to go, we're in P10.
P10, one more lap to go. Your lap time was at 112.44. No more push to pass activations remaining.
Here we go, P10, got to defend, last lap.
Green flag in sector 2.
Everything it's got, all the battery. Battery's almost empty. Oh, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh.
That's right, man.
Oh. Oh man, that was so close. Oh, that was almost a P10. Oh.
Well done, mate.
I was with the DRS. I couldn't do anything about that unless I wanted to use the axle strategy. But yeah, never mind.
I didn't want to say it.
Absolutely nothing I could do about that. That was, even if I had battery left, I wouldn't have been able to defend that. But P11, that's my best finish in this series yet. Woo!
Oh, if you had that wiggle.
No, even without the wiggle, I think it would have still.
He had such a bad accident though.
Yeah.
He didn't gain on you after the wiggle. Like, oh no.
Nah, when he opened the DRS, that was game over. But P11, hell yeah!
Yeah, well done. Pace was really good.
Oh, RaceRoom hasn't saved my replay as well. It's crashed on me, so I mean that's not too bad because then we can obviously we're gonna review the instance from race 1, but we don't need race 2 replay. I'll just get that off the server. Oh man! Oh, that was sweaty work. Thank you, Boggy.
Something. Holy shit.
Marzi, Takafuji, Mr. Bishi, Sludge Detector, Tenebrizers, Dad,
Incident stream?
Stephen Sullivan. Oh, that was close. That was. Thank you, John. According to the driver briefing, how many points is that for a P11?
Oh god, I don't know. Is that somewhere in the driver briefing, or is that in the?
Oh, I think it's in the sporting regs. I think it's in the sporting regs. Yeah. I'm just reloading RaceRoom though, because it crashed me. But I'm going to load it in desktop mode, and I'm going to play the replay through that way. 5 million points. I wish.
Where is points?
And also, I need to do this so I can clip the replay as well for the protest.
Is 5 points.
Nice. Get some points. It worked. Thanks, Jason. Good to see you, man. No, Damien, I haven't done every round of this so far. This is only my second appearance. I missed the first 4 rounds, unfortunately, but I was here for last week, which was Silverstone. This week was obviously Interlagos, and next week, 2 weeks' time is the finale, round 7 of 7. Don't know where that's going to be yet. It's going to be, well, it's picked at random at the end of the broadcast, the official E1 broadcast.
Not bad.
Thank you, Dad. 20 UK pounds. That's going to get me a lot of VB. Thank you very much, Dad. Thank you. And I'm going to need one after that. Jeez. So yeah, RaceRoom is definitely taking its sweet time. Why didn't I drive the first 4 races in the Soupy? Because my parents are actually visiting from the UK.
I like Olaf's naming of the clips he made.
And I'd rather spend time with my family for the first time in 5 years than spend all week practicing for an esports event. Oh man, that was so close to a P10. P11 by... What was the gap at the end, by the way? It was like half a second or something. It was close.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
It's not a lot.
Alright, let's have a look at this replay then, shall we? Let's see what the hell happened here.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
What?
Is that right? Interlagos race?
I mean, it was a race, yes.
Yeah, it's saying I finished in 11th out of 17th. But that's not right.
Probably isn't counting people that left.
True. Time in Australia right now. 5 years. 5 years in Soupy. Not 1 year. Time in Australia right now is 10 to 1 in the morning. Right, let's see what happened here. Let's see what happened here. What do you reckon next time out, top 10? It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen now.
Yeah. It has to, doesn't it?
Also, as well, Olaf said in chat, great work by yourself. And I've got to back him up on that one. Fantastic engineering. Keeping me calm, keeping me focused, giving me all the information, the strats. So just superb race engineering, mate.
I was honestly very, very... there was a lot of suspense. Especially at the end. Because it was looking like you might get a P10. Like, it was looking like there wasn't an option for a P10, and then someone disconnected. But like,
yeah.
oh god.
Yeah, that was like P10, just got hold off Reyes, but now he's been at the front. I think he's like 5th or 6th in the championship or something, Reyes, and he's very, very speedy.
I was very tempted to make the Axel start joke when you were doing it, but I was like, I won't do it, because maybe I'll listen, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I looked up and I was like, what, P10? Really? Oh, I miss you too, Damien. The IndyCar race at Laguna Seca that never was.
Since when is RaceRoom as slow as RF2? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I think it's because it's trying to connect to the server. Maybe the server's slow because all the it's still got to connect to Germany and back. Damien, this race is going to be right up your street, by the way. November the 26th is the annual DDF Racer Thermalito community event. Obviously at Circuit Thermalito, in a set, of course.
By the way, the 2 official replays have been posted.
I haven't actually officially announced this yet, but it's going to be IndyCars. It's going to be IndyCars, man. Alright, let's see this. Let me stream this on Discord. One sec.
This kind of reminds me of the IndyCar cameras that they can turn around on the car.
Oh, I love that angle. So when was it? When was the first contact with Axel? It was like lap 2 or 3, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, I mean you can see him, so I guess it's.
I think it was the end of lap 2. No, it must be in the lap 3.
Yeah, this is it.
Alright, okay, let's rewind it and let's watch it in context then. So, from here, Axel gets wobbly and he's on the inside, so I think, right, I'll be opportunistic here. I sneak him up the inside, keep my line on the apex, he gives me a little squeeze there to begin with, making his intentions very clear. So I get him around the outside.
I can live with.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So I've still got the overlap here.
This one's a bit awkward, but still, you know, somewhat acceptable. This is, that's.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, he didn't really do anything wrong. Let's watch it from his perspective, because that normally gives it a fresh idea. I lost the rear. That's kind of me. It kind of.
I mean, in sports cars, this would have just been a contact and racing incident and move on. But because like you climb the wheel, it's like whoop, car's gone. Yeah,
that's. I mean, there's not much room to play with. He is turning into the apex. He's giving. He's giving.
Like you have a car's width. That's, you know.
Yeah, as far as the rules are concerned, that is a car's width. I can't protest that.
And yeah, like I said, if it was sport cars, this would have been absolutely fine. But it's just, it's awkward. It's.
Let's have a look at the steering angle.
I mean, he opens up the moment he sees you.
He does, he does. Nice big DDF racer for him, adverts. A little bit of free promo there on the Axel NoCom stream. So, yeah, that's... I can't protest that, but the one I can protest
yeah,
is this one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's watch this.
Bye.
I mean, that's the pit lane.
Yeah, but I mean, like, did you see that? But yeah, at this point, he just.
Yeah, big puncture, big puncture.
It's that hit, like, I think you touched like left rear wheels.
Look, he's on the green and he's turning left. He's not even aiming for the track. He's aiming to, look at his steering wheel. He's aiming to the wall there.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, at this point he can't turn in. Like, this is just.
Yeah. So as part of the regulation, well, as per the regulations, I need to record it from this perspective.
Yes.
Alright, I'm actually going to record this right now, so if you hush for a second, I'm just going to pop it on the recording. I'm going to turn off chat and everything. This is what's going to go to the stewards. Alright, there we go. All sorted. That is off to the stewards. And I think with that, I can probably wrap up the replay, I reckon.
Yeah, I want to have one comment about this though.
Yeah.
If you ever find yourself in this situation again, pick the outside, please.
Well,
That's so much overspeed.
the thing is, at this point, I am committed to the inside, right?
I know, but like before this, like you have so much overspeed, there's so much risk, like, and like the thing with Sao Paulo, the weird thing is that like I know you're committed at this point, but you're essentially driving into pit lane.
Yeah, he's forcing me into the pits or the barrier there.
Yeah. Like you're putting your, like it's if you have this much overspeed like you had, it's just safer. Like especially if you don't know like the certain way the people you race against are gonna act. Take the outside.
Let's watch this puncture. You're about to see two tires disintegrate.
I think they like you hit flat on them and they both go. It's just a shame they have no visual puncture.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean,
it's actually impressive that you hit them. Like you hit both tires at the same time and they both go at the same time.
It's absolutely bang on, hey. I mean, in his defense, he didn't really change his line that much. Like he didn't kind of like the fact that I was in the pit lane and the pit lane disappeared and it became runoff. You know, it's like, well, yeah, it's tricky.
I don't actually agree with your defense because that would have been completely true if this was straight. But it's technically it's not entirely a straight because he's turning in to a corner when there's a car beside him. The point where you were at, like in Sao Paulo, that's a really fun thing. You can be on pit lane entry and still go straight without hitting that green.
True.
He should never turn left when there's a car beside him.
Yeah, true, actually. Oh well, I think this is probably a good time to wrap the stream up, I reckon, mate. Because I really need a beer and I really need to submit that report to the stewards quickly.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your help, sir. Thank you massively. Yeah, it's massively appreciated. We don't know where we're going to be racing next time. It could be anywhere. It's going to get picked out of a hat at random on the official broadcast, but wherever it is, I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I hope it's a Kunoseka or something.
You lovely walrus, you.
What the fuck, man?
Anyway, you look after yourself, mate. Yeah, I'm going to get a beer if you're hanging around for a bit. I'll catch you in a few minutes.
See you in a bit.
Thank you! And that is Jelle Binsbergen, the official DDF Racer Esports race engineer, who, honestly, I couldn't think of anyone better for the job. What an absolute legend. And I couldn't really have asked anyone to share that with better than you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out in chat. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave the stream a like if you did. I am going to go back over the replay and put time codes in for anybody who missed it and just wants to, you know, watch it after the fact, is watching the replay, unless you're watching it now and then you've already seen the races and you've already used the time codes and this whole circular time travel logic thing. I don't know. Oh, Imola! Is it Imola? Mr. Bishikorda says Imola. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I like that for these cars. That is the elevation change is going to be interesting. Wow, okay. Thank you, Damien, Emery, Niahey, Vushel, Pinky, Shane, Marzi, Sean, Olaf, my dad, excuse me, Paul Kirkby, Teneb Rises, and everybody who I've forgotten. It's time for me to go. The next stream is not next week because obviously there's no E1 series next week. It's going to be next Friday. Friday the... let me have a look at my calendar. Friday the 28th, I'm going to be doing my Dirt Rally 2.0 challenge for this month. Next Wednesday, though, the 26th, there is going to be a video coming out on the channel which is going to be... a big announcement for a big community event that happens on the DDF Racer YouTube channel every November. I'm sure you're familiar with the channel, you know what that's going to be, but keep an eye out for that. 26th of October, sorry, the video is coming out, but the event's taking place in November. So, Circuit Thermalito is coming. Thermalito 22 is going to be here. It's going to be awesome. some good stuff coming out next week, and it involves a cameo from Jared, who's done some voiceovers for me, and maybe even a green screen. We'll see. Lots of interesting things happening. Anyway, subscribe to see that. You guys look after yourself. Beer for me, 1 a.m. All right, bedtime. See you guys. Love your work. Bye bye.